Hello guys, Marisei. Welcome to your tutorial on Wi-Fi hacking. So in this tutorial, we are going to begin to learn how to break into Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi penetration testing, how it's done in the right way. Alright, so the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to talk about Wi-Fi hacking. So Wi-Fi hacking or Wi-Fi penetration testing, we are simply talking good. You are hired by an organization to test the security of their wireless access point. Are they secure? Are they using a strong password? Is the password they are using crackable, or are they Roger Wi-Fi access points? Are they proper system power? Is there anything that can be used against them from a Wi-Fi hour? Right. So a Wi-Fi is simply a connection. You're using Wi-Fi. So in this example, you can see I'm using a Wi-Fi Zomac digital. Right. So the first thing that you need to do is to say ifconfig. So if you say ifconfig, this command, as I've said in the past tutorials, this command renocorates network adapters that you have. So in this case, or in your case, you might have ETH0, which is for Ethernet, and WLAN 0, which is for Wi-Fi. So if you have this WLAN 0, it means you have access, or your network card is capable of reading wireless networks. Right. So turn WLAN 0 in. So for us to be able to do the Wi-Fi hacking, the first thing that you want to do is to be able to monitor and see kuti my Wi-Fi acho aripo. And that is the first thing. So how do we do that? The first thing is you need to take your Wi-Fi into a monitor mode. So to use a monitor mode, this is what you do. And to check, you say obvious you need root privileges. So we're going to say sudo, which means we are going to become root privileges. So sudo, and then over what airmon dash ng over what is start WLAN 0. Okay, start WLAN 0. So because WLAN 0 ndo yatinayo pata cheka ma network green zedu. So let's do airmon start WLAN 0. So when you say WLAN 0 and enter your password for the root, it will start the monitoring mode. So monitoring mode ndo mode yekuti your wireless card rakuchiterera for my Wi-Fi traffic anenge aripo. So in this case we can see per line monitor mode enabled. Our monitor mode has been enabled, and the monitor mode enabled from WLAN 0 and it kuenda kune inonzi WLAN 0 mode. In this case of my PC, yours could be different, but this is the mode yagadzirwa. So if you got ifconfig again, you can now see instead of seeing WLAN 0 wakuona WLAN 0 mode, which is the mode that has been created for me. So yours could be different or could be the same, but this is how as simple as you put your network card into monitor mode. So before we hack any Wi-Fi, you need to identify kuti Wi-Fi yauri targeta yacho iripo here, or the Wi-Fi's that are being broadcasted. Is your computer being able to see my Wi-Fi acho? That is the first thing. So to do that, to see my networks, one good tool that you can use is called aerodump. So remember, we need root privileges. So sudo aerodump dash ng, and then you specify WLAN 0 mon And so once what walan 0 mon, then you press enter. It then starts to show you the wireless access points that are available that your computer can see. So let me make this full screen so that Misano one. Right. So in this case we can see we have different Wi-Fi access points that our network card is seeing. And that's it. So let me just stop this and try to explain Juruguitika. Right. So in this case, in this upper page, you are seeing Pakanzi BSS ID. Under BSS ID, panel these numbers E865D4829F08. The list goes on. And so this BSS ID is the MAC address of the access point. Wi-Fi MAC address here Wi-Fi. Another important part of this is the CH column. Pa CH column apa ndo channel yairi ku broadcaster on, and these are signals that are being sent mumepo, just like radio signals. They have a channel. So this Wi-Fi yakanzi Mazvita communication is broadcasting on channel number 9. So if we look at this Zomic digital channel, this one, so as you can see that this is this MAC address and is being broadcast by channel number 7. Another important thing is under ENC for inscription. So if it is under ENC, it tells you the type of inscription that the Wi-Fi is using. So we can see we have WPA2, which is one of the latest inscriptions, although there is WPA3, WPA, and we also have open. So we have open Wi-Fi, and open it means hapana password, and this one is open anama passwords. Wi-Fi is open, and then WPA2, WPA2. So this is the inscription, and another important one is the ESS ID. So the ESS ID, that is the name of the Wi-Fi. And in this case, my Wi-Fi arugoni kwando mastachwa Zico 01, DEB Fitness, Zomac Digital, TP Link Watt, Nyoni certification. These are Wi-Fi names. So this is how you would then see different Wi-Fi's and actually broadcast. And then as you can see, there are others akanzi length 0. These are hidden Wi-Fi. So pane Wi-Fi iripo, but it has been set to hidden. So if you know my hidden Wi-Fi, this is an example of hidden Wi-Fi. So using AeroDump, we are able to see what the Wi-Fi ya targeta iripo here. This is what black hat hackers do. They first identify the network with iripo here. Once they see kuti iripo, they then try to hack into that network. So if I show you a bit down Kunok, because that's Kunok. These are what we call access points, or my devices are connected to an access point. So for example, we have this access point in a BF3052 MAC address, which is a Pirana D954. So if we look for that, this one, which is a hidden Wi-Fi, in this case this one, there is a user, there is a single user repo and this MAC address. So this MAC address is the MAC address of the computer that is connected to this MAC address of that computer, of that Wi-Fi. Again, this MAC address pane computer in this MAC address. So Pakan station is the MAC address of the computer that is connected to Wi-Fi. So when you connect your phone to the Wi-Fi, MAC address phone yako inove yaonekwa ku Wi-Fi, and the MAC address of that is also seen kunoko. So this is how you identify computers that are on a network. So mamwe tools aunoona kushandisa besides these two. The one that I've seen working so fine is called WiFi. So when you run WiFi, okay, it needs you to have that root privileges. So sudo WiFi. So when you enter this, it will start scanning by just typing to WiFi per screen. It will start scanning for available Wi-Fi, and it has my results and no farira chaizo. So as a hacker, you should be happy to see those kind of information again, and it is much clearer than arrow dump says. So it starts scanning for different types of computers that you can see different, and in this case so far I want about 37 that are close to or that are close to my range. So I'm just going to stop. So let me just analyze, because we can see ESSID tambotaura kuti ESSID zvinoreva zita reWiFi racho, and this ones are nema MAC address, and we have talked about these MAC addresses anenge ari hidden, zvichireva kuti zita reWiFi racho vakarivhara vachifunga kuti vanhu havariwane, but we can say we can find this hidden MAC address, and then this is the CH tambotaura, this is the channel inscription, this is the power, and WPS. So kuchine computers, kuchine Wi-Fi access points ekuti anenge ane WPS enabled. So if the WPS is enabled and kana yakashandiswa, that is the same equivalent of saying amuna security amakaisa, nekuti WPS can be cracked within a short period of time. So pakanzi yes apa zvikureva kuti this Wi-Fi in a WPS, this Wi-Fi in a WPS again, which means it can be cracked with short time kana iri enabled. So it could say yes, but WPS yacho isiri kuita sei, isiri kushandiswa. But if ikakuti yes, that means it's a point to test. If it is a yes on WPS, and if the WPS is enabled, then you'll be able to break that Wi-Fi within a few minutes. Right, so this is WPS, and pakanzi clients are panokuradza kuti ma clients mangani ari pa that Wi-Fi. In this case, this one in a 1, and this one in a 6 different computers that are connected on that network. Mangoma 1, and this one is 3 different devices that are connected on their network. So using these tools that I've shown you, you can be able to identify networks are by any organization. Yes, so this is the first part of this tutorial of how to identify different Wi-Fi, different access points that you can then later hack into. So into the second tutorial tichange takutaura how to break or how to crack my Wi-Fi password. Since tatoiwana Wi-Fi yacho, the next step is to hack it. So see you into the next tutorial.